This is my podcast. Before you can become a real cowgirl and you know how to ride, you must, 1, have a horse, and 2, know how to saddle your own horse. This is Style. She is a very big sweetheart. She's a young horse of mine. She is 5 years old, starting to be trained on barrels. Hopefully will be an eventual barrel horse. And so let's get started. First thing, I already put her tie down and her bit on. A little cow horse, just a little shank, nothing too harsh on her. Something really light since she's young. She doesn't need a lot. She woes very well already. Next thing, your blanket. First thing goes on. Usually you always start at the shoulder of a horse so they know what's going on and you don't get spooked, or they don't get spooked. Put it on. You want it to sit here. This little black strip is where the girth is going to go. So you want to sit a little bit in front of right here behind the leg where the girth will go up right here, kind of like what would be our armpit. The next thing, your saddle. Mine happens to be a treeless, so it actually folds. There is no wood right here where your butt goes. Very comfortable. You have the breast collar, which is going to go on the front of the horse and keep the saddle from sliding back. And your girth, which goes around their belly, right under the armpit of the horse right here, and cinches up to keep your saddle in place so it doesn't roll while you're on it. First, breast collar comes up right here. Snap it. It doesn't have to be too tight. A little looser. Just enough. Yeah, just a little loose. So if your saddle did slide back, it would catch it before it got too far back. Then you have your girth that you cinch up right here. Pull it through. Snap it. Make sure it's very snug. You don't want the saddle to be able to roll. Now, there is a strap here for a back girth. Some people use them, some people don't. And this area back here is the flank. This is the area where you see bucking bulls or bucking horses. That's the area you want to stay away from. Last but not least, bell boots. These little things, they're kind of like shoes for horses, kind of, sort of, but it keeps their rear end, their back hooves, from overextending and clipping the back of their front feet because it's a very tender area back there. And that's how you saddle a horse.